All right, hello there, welcome back to another wee bit different video. First off, I gotta say, I'm sorry for the time missed. I can't help it. I was sick for quite a while. I caught COVID. My daughter caught COVID. It has been a very tough week, but I am finally back, ready to record. My voice sounds a little bit congested still. It's fine, I'm fine. So let's get straight to it. Top ISO moments of the 2024-2025 NBA season. Now, I'm not here to rank them. More so, I wanted to take the time to talk about the art of the ISO, what each player, has in mind when they want to, size up another player, when they want to attack the rim, or all in all, just that 1v1 mindset. The objective is the same 99% of the time: score a bucket. Now, that other 1% time could be to maybe assist chase. I don't know. I just throw out a number and now I'm trying to back it up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is let's get straight to the point. All right, first up, we got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You guys know how it is with Shai. Loves his mid-range shots. So you can see he's looking at the clock here. Eyes up here, because that's what the shot clock would be. Very obvious in the sense that he knows he has 7 seconds. Now he's got to go. We got Na, who's playing serious help side. He's not even really worried about the 3-point shot here. He's just like, all right, well, I'm worried about Shai. And everyone else seemingly has their eyes on Shai except Julius. But let's get the play going. Boom, plays off. Shai's attacking. Now we got Na looking to ready up for that double team. We got DiVincenzo sizing him up a bit, getting into his chest. Now, the goal for Shai here is going to be very simple. He's got to attack, but what's the objective for Shai? Always, 99% of the time, is to get some sort of mid-range shot off. If he has to, a step-back 3. Considering Nas attacking here, Shai can't see this, but he's about to go through the legs. Yes, he does. Tacks middle, goes, finishes at the basket. This is the art of ISO, really at its core, is just to be able to create that space. See what you got going. He's going to split the defenders here. Really tough job there by Na to not be able to really front him better. But this is the art of ISO. You have X amount of time. Sometimes you have more than 7 seconds. But X amount of time, now you got to go. And he goes here. He splits the defenders. This is the very basic example of what it means to attack a defender. And again, it really the difference maker here, and there's always going to be, and there's a reason why I want my face to show, it's because I'm going to be talking in the middle of these explanations. There's always an objective, right? For example, if you got out of your house today and you went into your car and you said, I want to go to the nearest McDonald's, right? There's always a clear destination in your mind of how to get there. So for Shai, there's a clear destination for him, and that's sizing someone up while they get into him. Anyway, when you want to go to that McDonald's, you have a clear destination in your mind. You have a way of how to get there. Now, sometimes you might, based off of traffic or whatever the case may be, might need to take different destinations, but you have your most common way of getting there. Now, Shai's most common way of getting open and creating space is typically his step back dribble or crossover. Pretty straightforward. A lot of players do the same thing. Does rely on his first step afterwards, but that's the most typical way of doing things. And it's the same thing you see here. It's that right there. That is the space created for Shai. That's how he gets to his McDonald's every day. You know what I mean? I'm just using that metaphor to try to build a better picture here. What goes on the mind of these players is, I got to create space. I got to go. That's typically how he does it. The art of ISO for Shai. Of course, there's more examples and we'll get to them, but let's keep it going. The art of ISO for Buselis. He's against Luka. One thing that every ISO player, especially in the NBA, will recognize when they're up against someone, a smart player, a player who knows enough, who knows the scouting report is. They'll know when they're taller than someone, they'll know when they're stronger than someone or believe that they're stronger than someone, and they will know when they're faster than someone. So with those things taken into account here, Buselis, he doesn't even think about shooting the ball. He's just like, I'm going. I'm not, this pump fake, he has no intention, right? No intention. He already almost, so when you see the pump fake, he's like almost like glitching, but the intent is very clear from the start because it's not a believable like a full on, I'm going up. It's a little glitch. So he knows he's not going. In his head, he's like, oh, Luka's on me. I'm faster. Maybe I'm stronger. Probably not. Maybe I'm stronger, but I am taller. The reason why those things matter is, again, why you see here. He's literally going to go behind the back dribble because Luka bites when going to that side. I think I'm just going to slow it down. I think that's probably the easiest thing to do here. It's got 0.75 speed. Yeah, right here. Luka, for whatever reason, bites, but Bucelis believes he's faster. He gets that first step, and you attack. Scouting report, right? You got to know what you're getting into in any ISO ball. Any smart basketball player is going to be able to understand that. But he had zero intention of shooting the ball here. So you got your 1v1. You know what's happening here. Just a simple crossover. I'm faster than you. And Donovan Mitchell, that's one thing he knows. As he's sizing him up, he's scanning the court. Who's in my way? Who's doing what? He may not be taller. He might be stronger. But he's definitively faster and relies on his first step. These are, again, common themes here. How do you get there? How do you get to that McDonald's? What are your most common routes? You see this all the time by Donnie. It's just a simple crossover, and then you burst. Crossover, burst. Shea, again, I'm going to go through it. Talk about these common destinations, right? Because, so again, it's the art of isolation basketball, and it can get more complicated as it goes, but the easy, hey, there's no traffic, this is my route. Shea, again, crossover. Sometimes the through the legs dribble. We got Bucelis behind the back in that specific instance. Donovan Mitchell every time is going to get you that crossover. This is his art of ISO for sure, is to burst right through. Right, that's a simple, easy thing for him to do. Anyway, you got to play when you're a player. Again, a player of Ant's level and a player's on an island. You got to recognize the help side, and a lot of this is Ant knows he's better. He's going to find his way. He's going to will his way. But how is he going to respond to the help side here? So isolation in an ideal world, you're just going to be untouched even after you finish off your first defender. But the reality is help side is a very, very, very common thing in basketball. And it's never going to change. So how Ant plays it here is he allows... Oh my God, it goes back 5 seconds. It's fine. We're going to rewatch this. Stops there. That is the typical Ant move there that allows him to also get into the three-point shot, but he's not looking for a three-point shot. He's looking to attack inside because he sees the help side here isn't fully committed yet. Now when he attacks into here, he's going to still get into him. Super smart right here. He's going to still get into him. And the thing is, if he does, unless TJ commits, if TJ commits, he can spin around. So what Anthony Edwards does, he still spins around. Thomas Bryant doesn't cover the area. This is just smart basketball. And for Thomas Bryant, it's about closing that gap for sure. But Anthony Edwards, the art of the ISO for him, and another player, for example, like this is KD, where even though you finish off your first defender, you got to worry about wave 2. He's already on top of it. Good finish by Ant. Okay, Jaylen Brown. What's something that Jaylen Brown loves to do? Similar to Harden, he loves his quick dribbles, and then he loves to burst to the rim. He checks 2 of the 3 things. No, he checks 1 of the 3 things here. Cat is slower than him. Cat is probably stronger. Cat is definitively taller. But Jaylen Brown does check off the box of I am faster than you. So let's see how that affects this ISO here. Sizes up, goes around, step back. And this is a blatant I'm faster than you. So the recognition here from Jaylen Brown, JB, this is honestly like really beautiful in the sense of, okay, he recognizes that I am faster than you, uses that to advantage to get Cat to bite down low. You have him in attack mode right here, goes around, Cat has to bite and recover, so he forces it. But again, JB is, I'm faster than you, so I'm attacking this way. Let's go back one more time. I'm attacking right. Nope, going left. You have to recover. I'm faster than you. I can pick my spot. Now this is me shooting the ball and a bucket. He checked off 1 of the 3 things, and it is the I am faster than you department. Forces Cat to bite one way, go another way. Then he steps back. The destination for JB, most likely in his mind going into this, was I'm going to get you to buy it one way or another into something. And he may not have been thinking, okay, I'm just guaranteed going to shoot the ball. But whatever I sell you on, I'm going to finish you off with. So he sells him on the, I'm attacking, let me finish you off with the jumper, right? So good isolation ball there. That's exactly what you, if you're looking to be better in the ISO, you got to exploit something in your defender. JB in that instance didn't go to his typical, I'm going to get into my dribbles here, but he exploited a weakness, took advantage of it. Okay, we got Jonathan Kuminga. BI's on him. Scouting report for Jonathan Kuminga. Very, very straightforward. He loves to attack the inside, whether it's through brute force or through some sort of finesse, right? And I don't mean like he's going to take a step back finesse, like he's going to do some hook shot finesse. I mean Euro step or step through in some way inside someone in their body. But that's Jonathan Kuminga. And now he's got his ISO right here. If you're a BI, you're already playing him well because you have enough length to give somewhat of a contest. Jonathan Kuminga is not wanting to shoot that. But Jonathan Kuminga, his destination is all the same. I'm going to get to the rim. If I have an ISO, I'm getting to the rim. And what does he do here? He has your, I'm physical, I'm going to get into you, but your quick burst step, fakes here, goes here. There's your finesse, the art of ISO. You know, there's many ways to create openings. There is many ways to give yourself space. Ultimately, it's about creating space and giving yourself an opportunity. We all have in our head when we're playing basketball, okay, what am I searching for here? Am I searching for a 3-point shot, 2-point shot? You know, higher level players think, okay, if he does this, I'm gonna do this. If he does this, I'm gonna do this. If he does this, I'm gonna do this. But we still have to start somewhere. For a lot of players, again, using Shea for an example, that somewhere starts with a crossover or through the legs. For Steph, that somewhere starts with a step back, and then does the defender bite? If he doesn't, I'm shooting it. If he does, I can attack and go. You know, for so many players, it involves so many different things, but ultimately, how do you get open? How do you find your spot? We saw some players find their ways to get to their spots. Let me know what you guys think. The art of ISO, some incredible stuff. I wish I could get into more detail, but I'm getting more congested as I talk. So I greatly appreciate you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, goes a long way to the channel. This is We've Been Different. Oh, we've been different. And we out.